This is not the real New Year. The real New Year is soon to come. What we are experiencing is a bunch of people celebrating the turn of tides in the dead of winter, in the middle of Capricorn season, if that. 11 degrees, 10 degrees Capricorn, woohoo! And this was an interesting one because the moon was in Capricorn. And so it didn't really feel like this lively, spontaneous, beautiful new year because the moon is in its detriment in Capricorn. This is not the real New Year's. When is the real New Year's? Before I continue, I just want to say, I am not knocking this New Year's any which way because I too did celebrate it. But I am here to enlighten and inform that there is a more superior, cosmically tuned New Year that we should all celebrate. You ever wonder why your resolutions fail? Because you set them in the dead of winter, when the sun is just beginning to increase in light and power. There's a reason why the sun is exalted in Aries, which is, you guessed it, the new year. Ancient Persians have celebrated their New Year's in March 20th, around there. And it is a universal time. It is not East Coast, West Coast, because if you're on the West Coast in the United States, the East Coast already had their New Year. But this type of New Year is universal. So it doesn't matter where you are, you celebrate it the moment it happens. Some Persians, some cultures wait until that exact moment when the sun ingresses into Aries and all of life is reborn. You might be thinking, how and why is that so? Think about it. Aries is the beginning of spring, where all of life is reborn. The death of winter is overcome, and new life abounds all around us. This is not the new year. January 1st is not the real new year. It is a Western tradition, and again, I do celebrate it equally. But in terms of power, in terms of being able to set an intention and accomplish it, making it in the dead of winter versus the beginning of spring makes a night and day difference. January 1st is not the real new year. And I challenge you, you might be feeling some type of way. Might get a little triggered, some people, with what I have to say. But I challenge you, when spring comes around, set your resolutions then. When the sun moves into Aries, and watch what happens. When humans go against the flow of nature, we are going against the wave. We're swimming against the current. But when we choose to be in tuned and attuned to the cycles of nature, then we have the entirety of the cosmic ocean and current to help us move towards our dreams, our goals, our ambitions. And Aries is such an entrepreneurial sign and so fiery and passionate. It's a let's go energy. Act now, think later. January 1st is not the true new year. So if you end up setting resolutions and they don't necessarily work out, good news, you can try again in March. The dead of winter is more for introspection. Though Capricorn is a very disciplined, future-orientated, growth-orientated sign, Saturn will often, which is the ruler of Capricorn, Saturn will often show you the reality of things versus what you wish to be true. Yeah, that's right. You heard that. He agreed. January 1st is not the true new year. I think he agrees. Nonetheless, whether you celebrate this year or the next, I send you my love, my gratitude, my appreciation for being with me on this journey and being open to these insights. I wish you a prosperous, not so new year, 2025. And we will talk again come March. Send you guys all my love. You guys take care. If you found this useful, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.